everybody! Probably clear my throat a lot during this video, you know me. Okay, so I don't think that I've lost any of my 4 subscribers, so this is for you. I thought that I would do one of the more popular videos because honestly I really like to watch them, so I thought, well, I'll make one, see what happens. It's gonna be, like the title says, 2017 Christmas haul, and since my birthday is in December, I'm also going to show you what I got for my birthday. Okay, so this Christmas, we didn't get like a lot of store-bought stuff because we actually wanted to try our hand in a handmade Christmas. I don't know if that's what most people call it, that's just kind of what we called it, where we would try our best at making handmade stuff. So I'm going to show you some of those. You can kind of see one of these big ones right here, but I'll kind of show it to you and explain it to you. Throughout the video, you might hear my Wishy playing with her favorite toy, which is this. She's a dog. Come here. Give mommy hugs. Yes, this is Wishy, and this is her favorite toy, so she'll probably be playing with that. It's actually, her birthday is on December 25th, so she's a Christmas baby. Hence the name Wish. Do you love it? Oh! So if you hear birds chirping, that's why. They're not in my room. Okay, so I'll probably do the store-bought stuff first and then show you the other stuff later. So for my birthday this year, oh, and you know how when people do these videos, before I get started, you know how people do the videos and they're like, I am in no way bragging, blah, blah, blah. It seems like they all start those videos. I don't really think it's a bragging thing. I don't think anybody really has to worry about that because this is like, I mean, these are the kind of videos I love to watch. I don't really even think the people are bragging. It's just kind of cool to see what people get for their Christmas and their birthday. Mine just happened to be rolled all into one just because it's kind of the same month, so it works out. And the biggest question I get is, does that suck having your birthday on December 8th, but then Christmas is just a few weeks later? Honestly, I never really thought it was, but you know, who knows? Maybe it is like that. I've always had it that way, so it doesn't bother me at all. I still get cool stuff for my birthday, and I still get cool stuff for Christmas. It's not like it's like, oh, you just got a bunch of big stuff for your birthday, so you don't get a bunch of big stuff for Christmas. The only part that kind of stinks is you do have to wait the whole year in between the both of them. You know, some people, they have their Christmas and then 6 months later they have birthday and then they only have to wait 6 months for Christmas. But I have all in 1 month and then I gotta wait the whole year. But I don't know, I'm used to it, so probably if I had to change and, you know, my birthday was in like July, I'd probably like that better maybe. I don't know, but I like it. So we'll start with my birthday presents. I am a big PlayStation 4. Well, I guess I wouldn't say big because there's bigger gamers, as they say, than I am, but I do like PlayStation 4. And some of my favorite games are the Infamous. And so this is, I think this is number 4. But if you haven't tried it and you're not like a huge gamer but you like to play games, this is pretty cool. It's about these conduits. It's like people with powers that they got somehow, and they have to go around the city, and the city has been like overtaken. Like the government is like, it's not really the government, it's like bad people. It's hard to explain. I'm not really good at explaining it, but these people who have powers, that's you, and you have to decide if you're going to be good or bad. I'm usually always good. So the good guy with the power, he always goes around doing like little missions. Side missions are like doing good deeds for people. Side missions for the bad guys, you know, beat people up or whatever. I don't know. But, so yeah, this is kind of a really cool game. And then, of course, the Call of Duty. My husband is a Marine, so he kind of got me into these, and we play online. I have not done this one yet, so I'm pretty excited. Pardon that. That, Troopy. That's my dog. He's, of course, has to be right where he's going to bang the camera off the wall. Okay, so those are the first two. I haven't, even though I got these for my birthday, I haven't done them yet because I've been working on homemade Christmas presents, so that's one of them. The next one is probably, this is a birthday present. It's probably one of my favorites. I don't know if you guys have seen the My Creative Bible. I'll come a little bit closer to show you. I actually have two of these, but so it says right on the front, My Creative Bible. Got that on there, and it's got like engraved in the leather, some pretty designs. Excuse my nails. And then this is my favorite part of this one. It's got a really cool print on the paper. And if you haven't seen what these are all about, is on the inside there's all kinds of cool illustrations that you can color. And then in the Bible part, there's areas for you to write notes and stuff. There's also pages like this, where it has verses that you can kind of color and doodle on. This is kind of cool because for me, when I'm coloring, I can very easily pay attention. So I know the pastor may think I'm not listening, but it's actually really easy. Here's one that I've done. But I do take this to church. Here's one of the pages that I'm kind of working on right now. And here's the page that I've done notes on. Another page with notes on it, if you can see it. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites because if I'm sitting there coloring, I can pay attention a lot better. If I don't sit there and color or take notes, my mind like wanders, or I fall asleep, or I know that's bad, but it kind of happens. Alright, so another thing I got for my birthday, so I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm pretty new to this, so I don't know if I can link the video, but I am actually just became an author. It was this summer. It came out officially, I think, in November is when it was like the press release came out and ever, but I wrote a book. So, this, was pretty cool. This is actually a story that I wrote in college. I wanted to be some kind of creative writer. I didn't know if I was going to be a journalist or what I was going to do, but when I went to college, that's what I wanted to do, but I ended up getting an elementary degree for teaching. But I did have to take this one class, and it was called Children's Literature. And we had to, basically it was about reading a lot of literature and learning, what's good for your classrooms and stuff like that. But there was one big assignment, and we had the whole semester to do it. We had to write a children's book. And she said we didn't have to do the illustrations, if we couldn't draw, but we could either get someone to do the illustrations, or we could get, like clip art or whatever. But she just kind of wanted us to stretch our minds and see if we could write a children's book, even though there was some in there who aren't like artistic or who didn't really want to do that. So I was like super excited about that since that's what I originally wanted to do. And I was always so busy in school. Everybody always is. So I didn't get to it, and I hated myself because I forgot about it until like the night or two before it was due. Oh, so it was like super rushed. So my husband, like I have done like, I don't know, 4 or 5 project books where I started writing them and then I never finished. So my husband this is like obviously now, instead of back in college. So my husband just randomly had a publishing company, Christian Faith Publishing Company, send me a publishing packet. And so I knew that I had this school project still because even though I didn't have the confidence, I thought, man, I could always just try. Our teacher had told us if you do good enough, she'd help us publish it, but obviously since it was the night before, I did not do good enough. The artwork was super bad, and the storyline just wasn't quite where I'd want it to be. So when my husband last year got that publishing company to send me that packet, I remembered that I had this, so it was, the basics was pretty much already done. So I went and kind of reworked the wording, and I totally redid the artwork, and I sent it in, and they were like, yeah, we want it, get the artwork done, and so on and so forth. Needless to say, a couple years later, or not a couple years, but a couple months later, I got a book published. I'm so excited. So the reason why I got this for my birthday was, so when I got this for my birthday was, so when I got these published, they sent me, I think, 5 copies. And I kind of had a lot of people that I wanted to thank for it. So I took those 5 copies and signed them and wrote a special note to these certain people and sent them out. So I never actually had a copy. And I kept telling Matthew, oh, it would be really cool to actually go to the store and like see my book and buy it. But because it's actually available at Barnes and Noble. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and iTunes. And I thought, oh, that would be super neat to go and do that since I need a copy anyways. And so he went, and I didn't get to see it in the stores, but he did go and he bought this for me and wrote a little note saying how much he believed in me and so on and so forth. So now that I did this, I'm kind of hoping that eventually I'll, I don't necessarily want to be famous. I just want to get these cute little stories. They are Christian. They have God, mentioned in them, and so I'm hoping that this message, reaches a lot more people. Not because I want to be famous, but I just want to help spread God's word. But I'll get up and I'll show you. This is the front cover. This is some of the pictures on the inside. It's actually a pretty neat story. Every time I read it, I pretty much cry. Maybe because I know how much work it took me, and I'm remembering the pain. But yeah, so maybe if you want, check it out. So this is one of my birthday presents, and I was pretty excited about it. All right. Here's a couple more. So this is a birthday present from my mother-in-law, which is probably, this is pretty awesome for an artist. So it's almost like an old Trapper Keeper, only smaller, and there is 4 zippers, and it keeps all of your colored pencils, markers. The front page has a little bit bigger loops for like an eraser or a pencil sharpener. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I basically take this everywhere. This is what I take to church. That's actually why my mother-in-law got it, because the colored pencils I used to take in church were metal tin and they kind of made noise. So she bought me this. She's like, there, now you can be quiet during church. So I actually have paint brushes and drawing pencils, pens, mechanical pencils, and then my Prisma color pencils, and then some markers and more markers. So yeah, this one is like, I mean, you ever get one of those gifts that you're literally going to use every day? This is one of those gifts. I love it. I'm going to see if I can like decorate the front or something, because it is kind of hard to tell which side is the front side, which may not matter, but you know, you want to know which one has the sharpener and the marker and which one has the rest. So yeah, that's really cool. So I believe my last, so here is another birthday present, which my husband is a freak about buying me big giant stuffed animals, which I pretty much love them, and I have this one room where I keep them all, except for I have 2 in here, but this guy is one that I got. I mean, I guess I can't really say guy because it is a girl, but she's not super huge, but she's pretty huge. And she's so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Of course, I call her Sparkles. So she sits over here. That area right there is like where my games are and our TV is for our bedroom. So, yeah. Alright. Last 2 birthday presents. I'm sitting on the other one. Is technically it's my last 3 birthday presents. So this is one of my birthday presents, probably the best one. Not the best one, but biggest is what I meant. Even though it is pretty cool. So this is the new iPad Pro, I think, the really big one. My husband got it for me because with my next book, I've been working on digital art, and this is part of it. It's the new Apple Pencil. So I've been working on digital art, and that's a pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And then he got me this iPad cover, which I thought was pretty cool because it's an iPad, but then it's an I, but then it's like artistic because I'm an artist. It works. So that's it for my birthday presents. We also went to a play, Miracle on 34th Street, which that was pretty fun. It was like a small town kind of one, but it still was a lot of fun, even though it was a smaller play. It was fun. Okay, so now for Christmas. So, as you may have noticed from my previous Christmas present, I am a freak about unicorns, but I'm a child of the 80s, so kind of like a given. So I got these cute PJ pants. I'll show you the pattern. So cute! And they're like so, it's almost like you have nothing on. They're so comfortable. And they're like softy inside. And then this is the shirt. Happy thoughts. I've already worn these, so. Another this is actually a birthday present from my mom. I love Christmas sweaters. Everybody calls them ugly, but I think they're so cute. This guy, if you pull up his beads, he's got his eyes turn into hearts. But I hate pulling them up because then some of them get misplaced, and yeah, I hate it. So I leave him down, but that's one of my favorite little Christmas sweaters. Another Christmas PJ is from my mother-in-law, and these are amazing. They're those onesies, and they're the new kind with the little booty flap. This one says, meet me under the mistletoe. But, oh my goodness, these are so comfortable. I don't really wear them to bed. I just, like, when I get home from whatever, being outside or whatever, I put them on and warm up and wear them all evening. It's kind of hard for bedtime because even though it does have a little booty flap, it's kind of hard to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, so that's why I don't wear them to bed. But these ones look like they're Christmas, or, you know, the mistletoe, but all it has is mistletoe, and then the moose have little winter sweaters on, so I'll probably wear this all winter. It's not really like just for Christmas. Then another one I got is kind of like lumberjack style. Got a little bear claw and the little, let's see, here we go. What does it say? Oh, bear cheeks. Oh, so cute. I love this one. Pretty comfy. This one is just like a t-shirt material. Probably more for fall, I would say. Then another Christmas present is this amazing, okay, I am a freak about blankets. I love blankets. And this one is so soft. And it's got little unicorns. And I love it. I have taken it out of the wrapper, but I don't really want to wash it, so to keep it clean every day, I just put it back into this so it kind of stays off of the floor and stuff, and I put it by my bed. So another present is this blanket. So cute. Chocolate Lab puppy. So cute and so soft. And then this pillow came with it. And then this pillow, my mom bought me. I don't know if you can see the writing from back there. But, love you more. That's kind of a saying that we've all said to each other growing up, my nieces and my nephews. And, so yeah, I got that. Then another Christmas present that I got from my mother-in-law is one of these, it's almost like those breakfast trays, but it is for your iPad, so you can work. It's got a little flap right here that you can close. It has an actual fan for an iPad, for a laptop. We don't have a laptop, so I can use it for my iPad. I can also use it for drawing. It does have a nifty little light right here. I have to put batteries in it. But yeah, it's got that. And then on this side has a little mouse pad. And then these can even come out to where it stands taller. So this is actually a pretty neat little gift. I think she got it on, I think it's Jenny.com. She gets a lot of pretty cool stuff on that place. But yeah, this one is pretty neat, and I've already been using this one. So that one's cool. And then I think I dropped the other one, but my mom got me these little stocking stuffer. Well, it was in my stocking. Have little foxes on them, which I love foxes. But these, like, if my feet are cold, they're not like warmers or anything like that. They don't have any batteries in them. But if my feet are cold and I put these on, they just instantly start getting warm. Which, for me, once my feet get cold, unless I take a bath or put my, I have insoles that are heated. That's the only way they get warm. But these, man, these work. I think she got them at Walmart, too. So, let me think. I think that's it besides the homemade stuff. I did make these, one of the main things that I made for everybody, and everybody has them on, so I can't really show them. But I made these really cool bracelets that has the saying, "Mean it more" on it. and on the it's like a square piece of wood with some braiding on it, and I put Mean It More, and then on the inside I put their names, and I put like I put Mom, Love You More, and then on the outside it says Mean It More, and it's kind of like one of those bracelets that's big, and I can't show you because they all have it, but maybe I'll show you in a later video, because they all really liked them a lot, so I am planning on making more and maybe trying selling them. So these aren't presents that I got. These are presents, one of them is a present that I got, but these are presents that I either made or someone made for me. So this first one is a present I made for my mom. She loves pigs, and that's kind of a funny thing that she said, you know, when pigs fly. So that's one thing that she got. I don't know if we really need to get a close-up, but just a cute little pig, and he sparkles. So yeah. Then the next thing I made for my mom, and the thing that took me the longest, was this cool little wood carving of a snowman. So this part of him is all wood. Yeah, you can tell. And these little parts are made out of polymer clay, and it's kind of got like a wood grain pattern in it. And so the two arms are made out of polymer clay. The little cardinal is made out of polymer clay, and they're solid. You just like, well, I'm sure you guys know that you bake it and then it becomes hard. And so then his flower is also made out of polymer clay, and his eyes and nose are actually made, and the scarf and the buttons are actually made out of hot glue. And then I just painted him all and made him sparkly. So yeah, that's one. She loves snowman as well. Another homemade thing that I made her is a snowman keychain, and again, this is all hot glue, and this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see, but that's actually the center of a tree. You see all the rings? I made this out of the center of the tree from one of our trees that had fallen this summer. So yeah. After I made it a key ring, I kind of thought, oh man, I could have made it out of a, I could have made it into an ornament, because she has a snowman tree. But, oh well. So, this is something that my husband made me, and I've actually been wanting to find some more of these. So he made me wooden kitchen utensils, which I was so excited about, because you can't really find good wooden spoons because they always break. But these are cool because he made them and he kind of left them raw. I do have to get some oil so that they won't absorb any like food that I may cook with them. But yeah, these are probably one of my more favorite Christmas gifts is these, because, well, one, I know they took him forever, but yeah. Okay, so I've only got one more. And I'm trying to hurry because I just realized I've gone on for 28 minutes, and that's going to take forever to upload. But yeah, these are like, love these. So the last one is this one I made for him, which was a super pain in the butt. But, so, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually a bow and arrow hanger. So these two hooks right here is where the bow hangs. And then, if you can see, this has holes in it up here, and that's where the arrows go, and they rest on here. I cut this out with a skill saw. I had gotten it all done, and then I ended up breaking it right up here because it was so thin. So I put these braces in right here. So hopefully that will help it. But yeah, and then I just sanded it and shaved it because I wanted to be able to see the cool wood patterns. But yeah, that took me forever. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kind of a birthday Christmas haul all in one. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some more subscribers and more bigger, I guess. You know, a lot of people call them family or whatever, but kind of quiet on this channel when there's only 4 subscribers. So maybe we'll get more people. Okay, bye. Now I gotta walk up and turn it off.